Hey, what's going on, guys? MiniQ787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 52 today for the Tropicana 400 in Chicagoland Motor Speedway. In the last episode, we've had a pretty good race, I would say, but there are some people as well that we probably might need to let go after this. We've done our mid-season performance review, and we checked in some LinkedIn profiles before, afterwards. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of a few people here today. As of today, the rear tire changer is, well, look at its skill rating. Do you think it's good enough for us anymore? Unfortunately, we have to release him. And instead, we will play Seymour Burns? I don't even know what his first name is. They don't tell you the first name. S. Burns, your new rear tire changer. Other than that, in terms of our chassis builder as well, we looked. These stats are not that good. I'm afraid. Yes, you're very happy with the team and all that, but we need you to make better chassis, though, man. You're at your max already, and unfortunately, your durability is just not that good. So we have to release our longtime chassis builder Beaver as well. Like your stats are not that good anymore. Like, seriously, 61 durability and 65, 62. That's, like, okay at best for terms of these. It's not as bad as this, thank God. So we also now have to hire T. Saurer. It's a much better durability stat. Well, look at this. Well, it's the same tire grip as Beaver, but this +7 on the tire wear. So, absolutely, we need to hire him. It's a little bit extra money, but that's okay. We also have new sponsors coming in as well. Speaking of, let's take care of that right now. Sponsorship. I thought about it for a long while now. We've reached out with Maxell. Actually, we've reached out with them. They do want us back, but because we're getting too expensive for them, they won't sponsor us as much. It's $200,000 a race assuming we actually do, and if we don't, then it's just $50,000 a race for the hood for 27 races. And on the back, it's going to be, of course, Maxell again with average start 20th. But that's about it for Maxell, though. Maxell only wants to sponsor some parts of the car. They can't be everywhere anymore because we got, $75,000 plus another $304,000, assuming I make these expectations, which I'm going to make the start expectations. So, it's been a lot already for them this year. And I've heard their sales are actually okay, but they're not. Hopefully, but this is a market value. We can actually get them to buy more products from their technologies. But it's also a strange series of events. But ever since we helped out Michael Waltrip yesterday, NAPA Auto Parts wants us to come on board with their car. So we welcome them with open arms because Maxell can't really do it as much anymore. But in terms of our team our team and driver sponsors, we're going to welcome aboard Goodyear, our tire supplier, of course, and, of course, the series fuel supplier, 76 Racing Fuel, as well, to come aboard as well. So those are the sponsors of the car. Let's take a look at the garage. We really can't do anything at the moment. I don't plan on building anything or selling anything, or at least as of yet. When the stuff does get repaired or whatnot, then yeah, I'll start selling things and building things again. But in terms of our shop editions, we have 3 races left for our templates, and that's just about it. But of course now as well, we can't go into this with all the primer, of course. We need a new paint scheme for the second half of the season. I know it's a race before the second half, but you get the point, though. It is basically a new paint scheme for the second half, and now presenting to you the new Maxell NAPA car. And here it is, the new livery for the second half, the Maxell NAPA car. Yep, it's just basically what I have put the funnel livery inside as well, and just make the accents blue instead of red, because, it's Maxell that covers the black and the gold, and fittingly enough, NAPA Auto Parts, you can actually make gold work because of the yellow, but it's also we're going to have the blue accents as well. Maybe I should just put this accents red, but honestly, nope. I want to keep it as, well, we're going to have like all like those two sponsors combined together, just like how we did with Sears, Craftsman, and Nikon as well in the beginning of our playthrough, where we put some gray involved with that. So that's what I want to kind of do here in this regard. But anyway, since we got the new car, we got the new team, we got the new sponsors and whatnot, I don't see there's any more time to waste. Let's get into it. Let's see, what chassis do we want? We might do the best one, actually. Wait, no. Oh. Maybe I don't want to do that because New Hampshire's coming up. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So we might do this one, actually. We'll save the other one for maybe New Hampshire. Hopefully we can get something out of that. In terms of the engine power, I don't know what I want. I might do the one that's in 95 right now. 95 condition. And as far as the downforce is concerned, I think we can do, this is also a New Hampshire thing too. We might do that. So that's what we'll probably do instead. We got some parts overhauling coming up anyway. We might think about that. But we're going to probably just do the 60-59 for that. Anyway, we'll see you guys at the track. Okay, I feel extremely confident about this setup because this was about the same setup as what we ran at Chicagoland the first time we went here last season. Except I just lowered the rear downforce a little bit. I went from 54 on the spoiler to 53. The front downforce is still at 75. This thing hooks like really, really good. I also changed the gear ratio just a tiny bit. Just made it from default preset 7. Just made it to just 0.97 on 4th gear. That's about it. Nothing else. This thing hooks. This thing turns really, really well. We're already in 10th on the first lap. This is going to be a pole position, I think. Because we were fastest in practice by a 10th over Dale Jarrett. It's incredible what we've been able to do this entire playthrough so far. It's been incredible. This has been an incredible journey. Like, who'd have thunk an ARCA driver from 2002, the ARCA champion, just goes straight to Cup and just has consistently good starting positions in qualifying. But we just fall back at the race, though.
Pole position, great job.
Jesus Christ, that lap was fast. I have confidence for this race. Yeah, that was our fastest lap, too. I ran 29.4 earlier in practice. That's awesome. Let's just go straight to race.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series comes to Illinois this week for today's race, the Tropicana 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway. Barney, we're still kind of new to this place. What do you think so far?
Well, Joe, this really is a state-of-the-art facility. It's a 1.5-mile trioval similar to Las Vegas with more banking. We're in for a great race today.
The 56 car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been
What
working
bad
hard
luck?
all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
An impressive average finish record for the Pfizer Ford.
Well, points, points, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you can win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
Bill Elliott has won the Most Popular Driver Award a record 16 times.
It's already been decided that the trophy will be the Bill Elliott Trophy once he retires.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
We just do so well in qualifying almost every week
Here's
now.
the starting lineup.
I'm glad I've been making these good setups for myself. Oh my goodness.
Starting out front,
Because usually when you don't have a setup, then
Chevrolet.
you don't do very well in this game. Let's just get into it. 66 laps. We did really well last time we went here at Chicagoland. Let's see if we can do it again. But we're probably not going to lead the first lap because once again our takeoff speed is just not that good. Hopefully we can just hold the bottom from the first corner. We just hold up Dale Jr. as we get passed by 3 cars, by Tony Stewart, Elliott Sadler, and Ricky Rudd, our last episode winner. And Jeff Gordon now alongside us. So just like that, we're already back to 5th because we just don't have the takeoff speed. But tell you what, though, the corner speed in this thing is incredible. That was not a good showing there because I got held up by Jeff Gordon. But if we can get back to the bottom, that'd be great. Like once we get like out of this mess here, I'll show you how powerful this thing gets in the corners.
The 8 car
Alright,
is still there. Stay with it.
Like-
We'll get that back.
Yeah, we'll get that back. Don't worry. It's just I need to get out of the middle here because now all of a sudden, they're, like these guys are going fast all of a sudden. I mean, they probably haven't shown up for practice. And we're gonna go 3 wide in the middle. Oh gosh, Dale Jr. just nearly wipes out Elliott Sadler. That was so close. That was so close to being an absolute accident. I was thinking about going 4 wide here, but we're all just killing each other on lap 1 or 2, whatever. That I didn't need that drama this early in the race. Come on, guys. The drama's supposed to stay until the middle of the race or the end of the race, or in NASCAR standards today, any part of the race.
Got one eye. 3 wide. Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep digging.
We're just being held up in traffic, though. I'm trying to use the. I'm not sure if that was legal in this game day and age, but I'm trying to get to a good corner speed. It's just I'm getting held up by like all this dirty air. Yeah, this is like the sign where we need the engine power upgrade next. And then, yeah, I was stubborn before because I want the downforce. But yeah, we definitely need the straightaway speed because we're not going to be consistently getting up. We're not going to be consistently like doing very well in 1.5 miles. Like Atlanta was a really poor showing. Texas we won. Yeah, but Texas is easy. Texas is like the easiest oval in the game to race upon.
Number 88 is still there. Take it easy.
But I was more worried about tracks like Bristol.
You gained another position with that pass. All clear, buddy.
Because Bristol is a pretty hard track in this game. I'm not going to lie. It really is a hard track. It's like the hardest oval in the game or whatnot. That and Michigan Auto Club. Like in terms of racing, not in terms of like driving the track. Well, I mean, Bristol could be as hard driving the track as it is as well. But racing the track against the AI, like that like Michigan Auto Club and Bristol are the hardest ones. Martinsville, as long as you know how to drive it very well, Martinsville can be good as long as you're not like me who spins it every 10 laps. Anyway, we're back up at P3 now, taking it the spot away from Ryan Newman.
Leader's got you by 2 seconds.
Let's see if we can actually get back up there, because that really took us a long time to get back up there.
Number 21 is still there. You're in second. Okay.
All right, we just got second away from Ricky Rudd there. We had to fight him a little bit on that one, but now we got our sights on Tony Stewart. It took us a little bit. Like I told you, once we get back in a clear air, we're going to start getting on these guys. Honestly, I'm so glad we have this chassis grip and the downforce as well. Like, yeah, we do need engine power, of course, but yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the engine power next, and then we're probably gonna do the chassis grip, which is gonna be the most expensive stuff. I mean, this is also like, you know, the reason why I'm trying to save up my money to make sure I can get that. Because remember, 3 races, the templates are gonna be ready. I mean, yeah, sure, I could do the $500,000 option, but that's gonna take like literally half the season.
Tires wearing down. Try another line, or you won't last.
Well, that's the front suspension for you. About being in third, as the downside of having your front suspension's pretty low.
Need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds on the leader.
Your tires are going to wear out quicker. But even so, I mean, I'm not going to loosen this thing up. I don't think. I don't want to put it to negative 1.5. If I remember the last time we did it, where we nearly spun off a pit road, even with assists. But we don't do assists anymore here, as Jeff Gordon's trying to catch up upon us. But I think Tony Stewart's pulling away from us. Yeah, he's now 2.5 back. It was 2.0 a few laps ago, and he was 2.3. Now he's 2.5 back. I think his tires are pretty good. I think he has a good long run set. I don't understand about the AI in this game. Like, if you have it on Legend, it just always seems like one guy like is gone, like completely gone. Like checks out. Like Jimmy Johnson was the one guy at Texas, where we just basically, you know, had a duel with for like the second half of the race or whatnot, but. Like, he checked out throughout the field. But then again, at the end of the race, we saw, like, Bobby Labonte and I think Jeff Burton were all catching up, too, at the very end. So, I don't know. Maybe it's... I mean, it's cool, I guess. It keeps the racing close, but I'm just curious about how that works. Oh, no, we finally hit the wall.
Take a look at
I was just about to say, my lap time fall-offs are getting pretty bad, and we're starting to get tight now at the end of his runs. And now it's going to open the door up for Jeff and Dale Jr. I think the car's going to get even tighter now when we hit the wall like that. It's been like a few races, though, since I've like hit the wall or anything like that. It's pretty a good wake-up call, but man, the car does not want to turn anymore. I agree. We're going to let the bottom wide open. Wide open. As we let Jeff Gordon go by, we need to come in at a few laps. It was good while it lasted, though, right? Yeah, we just lost fourth now to Dale Jarrett, and now we're gonna lose fourth to Kevin Harvick. Oh man, that kind of stunk, didn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna try to maybe figure out something, and we might have to do an air pressure adjustment. We might bring the PSI to 23 so it can actually last a little bit longer, because don't forget the suspensions are pretty low on the front, but high on the rears. Just so I can make the car turn. So in about a few laps, we're going to come on down the pit road. Pit cycle should be opening up pretty soon. We are losing a lot of time, but I do want to go long on this first run. My God, it can't turn. It can't turn no more. Yeah, it's just getting really bad tight. We're going to have to come in. I didn't want to pit so early, but we're going to put... I was going to put the hand out the window, but then Jimmy Johnson was there. All right, we're going to put our hand out the window. We missed pit road, but they counted us anyway. So we're going to do it like this, 23 and then negative 1.5. Repair the damage there. Man, like it's great short run set. It's so good short run, but long run it's not. I think it's also because of the lack of tire grip that we have. Don't worry, we're gonna have our chassis rebuilt. Well, it's gonna be the same tire grip, but tire wear should be a little bit longer now, which that is also the plan. You know what? That was as expected, so that's fine. Let's go. Yeah, now the problem is we're the first ones out. It looks like we lost some time to Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick there. Now they have 1 lap fresher tires. We have most of the field starting to come in now as well. The sooner the better would be great. Would be nice though. There goes Bobby Labonte. I'm a little disappointed in Bobby Labonte, to be honest. Like, in simulation, when you simulate the races, he does okay to pretty good. But in this career mode, he's been rather disappointing. Him and Kurt Busch. They have not won a single race yet. All right, the leader's now coming in pit road. So basically, it's going to be these two guys I'm racing with.
Number 40, down low.
Oh, neither is Sterling Marlin either. No, Sterling Marlin never got a win yet in his career mode either.
Number 11 is entering the track ahead. The 6 car down low, top 10.
All right, pit cycles have just finished, I think. And we're in P4. Tony Stewart's still the leader, I bet. Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick are second and third. They're right in front of me. We came out fourth. This is a really successful run if we finish here today. Like, we're starting to become like a real powerhouse team. Like, who would have thunk it that the Maxell NAPA car is doing so well this season? I wonder if Joe Gibbs, you know, we used to get our parts from them. We're building our own parts now. Maybe we could form something. Because remember, in this lore, we got our parts from Joe Gibbs Racing at the very start of our career, like very old parts. And of course, when we were in the ARCA series, we got the parts from there. So maybe we could form something that we can just talk to Coach. Right now we just see a whole wad of cars up in front. We got a whole bunch of lap cars right beside. I don't want to go 3 wide here. We're gonna just follow these guys right now. Follow the rainbow. Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. We give Kevin Harvick a good old burnout 3 shunt. We didn't take him down, sadly. Well, not really sadly enough, or like thankfully enough. This isn't burnout 3. But we just did that to we just gave him a little nudge to Brett Bodine, like, hey, out of the way. Now we lost a lot of time compared to those two, so we need to get around these lap cars a little bit better, because we just lost like 1.5 seconds of our best lap time. We need to do better than that, especially since we have like the oldest tires in the field now.
Keep an eye on what you're doing. Right where we need to be. Okay, we're clear.
Lap cars, Jesus Christ, you know?
You know what they say, Rubbin's racing.
Yeah, but there's also getting the fuck out of the way for the leaders, though. You're a lap down, Kevin Scrub, and you caused this crap upon us. Like, really? It's Texas all over again. Like, what is the point of you blocking me? Like, you're a lap down, the leaders are already gone.
Just 6 seconds.
Now we're 2 seconds back behind Harvick and Gordon because of that. That's so dumb. Hermie, please don't be an ass either.
You're halfway on fuel.
You're being an ass. Hermie, come on. Don't be like Kevin. You can take that 10 and shove it. Alright, got some people finally coming down pit road, but it's not, you know, like leaders or anything like that. We're gonna have to come down pit road pretty soon.
Still 7 seconds off the lead.
As our lap times are like 4, 5, 6 tenths off the pace, and the car is starting to get tight again. We're just pushing that right front and the right rear. The right side tires are going down. 25 laps. I don't know if we can make that. Not sure if I even want to. I mean, we lost a lot of time thanks to Kevin Scrub. Thinking about coming down, I guess, 2 laps from now. I don't know. Yeah, the right front just got very worn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was a really bad time for the right front to get very worn there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to nurse it for another 2 laps or so. I mean, like, even with the increased tire life, doesn't help. Whoa! All right, coming in now.
We drop back a spot. Let's push it.
Okay, all right, that was not what I wanted to do, but here we go. I have to repair some of this damage, get rid of some of that lost downforce back. All right, guys, good pit stop, please. Well done. Look at that. It's 1 second faster than expected. Great job. I always got to head back to the track safely because I can't. There's no grip on the apron. I'm gonna have to go here. Oops. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. You were just in the way there. Sorry about that. Guy with faster tires coming through. Yeah, well now Mark just damages the right front a little bit. Still side by side. You know, he's probably a lead lap car. It's just guy with fresher tires is coming through. This is a bit concerning though, because they're gonna have major tire advantage for all the people that have yet to come down pit road. I came down because I had to. Like, I was already losing a lot of time. I was sliding. I was like, you know what? You got to come on in. No sense of doing another lap. So we'll see how this pit cycle goes. Well, we got some spots up here. We got Ashton Lewis and Chase Montgomery. They probably at the pit. And we got Robbie Gordon as well. I'm wondering, like, Robbie Gordon's just not having a good season whatsoever at all. Like, what's going on? I'm just curious to see what's up. Normally, I mean, I understand, like, Robbie Gordon's like a mid-tier driver in this game. Like, he's not top tier. Like, he does really well on the road courses, and that's about it. But I was not expecting him to be, like, so far down in points, though. He's currently, I think, 32nd at the time of the episode. that's not good for his standpoint. And Robbie, please. Please.
Far inside.
Don't make me do this. Don't make me go down the apron and try to pass you. No, there's no grip down there.
Okay, we're clear.
Whoa, okay. Like I said, no grip on the apron. And we're still stuck behind Robbie Gordon. He's a lap down. How are we just only keeping up speed, though, with him? I have no idea. Excuse me, please. And now Ricky Rudd, who is the leader, is coming down pit road. So the pit cycle is just about to be done, it looks like.
31 is looking right.
It's a bit concerning now because we're going to have much older tires. We've got 12 laps to hold on to this. Steve Park's a lap down, I think. Harvick's for position. We gained time on him. Oh, hi, Jerry. I guess you're a lap down, too, I guess. What are you at? 68? Well, unfortunately, I got no time to share graph with you, mate. I have no time. Alright, so the cycle is not exactly that done yet. So Rudd should be coming out. Mayfield's in 4th, apparently. Guess he hasn't come down pit road yet. Jerry, you're on the inside. No, I know you have fresher tires than I do, but this is very important to me to have the bottom. I'm going to have to give it up. Just have to go underneath him here. Sorry, Jerry! Oh, no! That's only a 30? We'll get that back. We'll get that relationship back, don't worry. But now he's got to hold on to the top 5 for like another 11, 10 laps. That's not how I wanted to do things, Jerry, but, you know, I know you have fresher tires than I do, but we're racing for a spot here. I mean, I know that second one was on me, but come on, man, lap traffic. All right, we're back in 4th. Can we hold on to it, though, for another 10 laps or so? Harvick just pulled away from Jeff, so that's pretty interesting how that happened. Oh, we're actually in 3rd now. So I guess that was Jeff Green that needed to come on in. Well, they tried to hope for a caution, and honestly, one almost occurred. I will give him that. Like, one almost occurred. All right, Jeff is catching us. I think Jared is as well. As long as I stay in the top 5, I'm okay with this. But them guys are catching me. I would love to keep the podium, especially I told you those last 3 races, Sonoma, Daytona, and Chicagoland, were going to be good ones. But now we're going to be going into a bad stretch of races: New Hampshire, Pocono, Michigan again, I think. I'll take a look at the schedule. But I know the 4th race after that is Watkins Glen. I'm hyped for that. I love me some road course racing, of course. I mean, as if Sonoma was proof enough of that as it is. Come on. Just got to get around Jack Sprague here. There we go. Now we got Casey Mears as another lap car. As long as we can keep putting lap cars behind us quickly, we can still keep 3rd as Sprague hits the wall.
You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there. Car outside. Car looks okay.
Oh, no. The grind.
Look for him to block you next time you try to pass. Okay.
Damn it. It's the thing about this game. If you lock on the side of the guy, you're gonna slide up towards the wall together. And now because of that, Jeff Gordon's right behind us. And we gotta hold him off for 5 more laps, which isn't gonna happen, by the way. I mean, as long as we can stay in the top 5, I don't care. I want to be in the top 5. 4th place, I'm okay with. 3rd place, I would love to have instead. But man, they're not giving me any breaks whatsoever with lap traffic today. Just gonna have to hold off Jeff Gordon as best we can here, because he has a good run on the bottom. Back to the top. Okay, we lost the car trying to go switch lanes, and Jeff Gordon's gonna go around us.
Back to 4th. Clear.
Looks like that's where we're gonna finish though, is 4th place, unless Dale Jarrett comes up to us.
We can't lead laps with no fuel. Pit now.
All right, the leader just took the white flag. We just got to hold on to 4th, and here comes Ricky Rudd behind us. He's in our telemetry in the bottom now. He's got to get around Sprague like now. We need to get him around him in this corner. We're only 0.6 of a second ahead of him, of Ricky. This brake is just being annoying because we're going about the same speed. We're just gonna have to stick behind him, I guess. I don't know why we hit the wall there. But anyway, we're gonna try to hold on to 4th in the last corner. All right, yeah, awesome job. 4th place at Chicagoland. Let's go.
Good job, everyone.
Let's go. P4 today at Chicagoland. Well done.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The 56 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should
I'm
be
used to
fun to
hearing
watch
that.
over the next couple of races to see what develops.
Thanks for joining us. For Barney Hall and the rest of us here at EA Sports at MRN, we'll see you next time.
Good stuff. Another top 5. I didn't think I'd be having this much success in this season, actually. But Maxell, you should be happy about all this. Why do you have no happiness bonus anymore? Yeah, look at all the money we've been getting now because of this. Like, this has been incredible. Oh, we might do the 1.5 million actually this time now, too, actually. Since we have all this spare cash lying around. Maybe we could do that and have it ready in 9 races now. Oh, man. Look at this, though. All right, Tony Stewart just completely dominated the race. We did not lead a single lap. Sadly, we couldn't do it, even though we had the pole position. But at least we didn't come down to like 20th or 25th or anything like that at the end of the race like we did last time. So we have ourselves first, Harvick second, Jeff Gordon third, ourselves fourth, Rudd fifth, Earnhardt sixth, Kurt Busch seventh, Jared eighth, Newman ninth, and Mark Martin 10th. As we had to take a look at the rest of the field here today in terms of their running orders. And that's just all there is to it about that. Greg Biffle was the only one that did DNF'd. A very successful top 5 run. Now we're going to blow it all away in New Hampshire. Yay, New Hampshire's up next. Anyway, in case you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel. We're hoping to get 400 by the end of this second season. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, though. We might have something planned. I'm not sure what I want to do, but yeah. See you guys next time at New Hampshire. Goodbye.